In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create a brand that does over $45,000 per month in less than 24 to 48 hours. If you're new to the channel, this is basically a challenge that I did live on YouTube and documented every single step of the process. And you're going to find all the videos in the 0 to 100K Dropshipping Challenge playlist. Now I'm going to jump into my computer. I'm going to go over everything. And by the end of the video, you should see the whole process. I'm doing it all over again, once again, with another brand. And I'm going to take this current brand to over 100,000 in sales. So subscribe to the channel if you want to see the latest updates about this challenge. So first things first, the proof. Here you can see in the last 30 days, we did around 34,000 pounds in sales, which is equal to around $44,000, okay? So I'm gonna give you a refresh just so you guys make sure that this is real. And then I'm gonna move into the step-by-step process, okay? So first, you need to create a Shopify store. You can use the Shopify trial, link is in the description. You get 3 days for free and the first 3 months for $1 only, okay? So once you create your Shopify store, you just need to upload the theme. Now I'm gonna go into my theme editor. I'm going to show you the theme that I used to build a store in less than 30 minutes. So basically, once you create the store with the Shopify trial, you end up on this page. You click on import theme, upload zip file, and I just take my theme and I just drag it here. Okay, so once you do that, you're going to end up on this page. You can click on customize and you guys are going to see how fast this process is. Okay, so I have a logo that I created on Canva. So I go into settings, logo, and I just drag my logo there. Okay, so this is the logo. And once I add the logo, the store already looks good, okay? So now I just need to change the pictures here. I'm just gonna click on this. I'm gonna go into free images on Shopify, click on women's fashion and use any images, okay? So for example, this image, okay, works for us. Very simple, high quality. Then I go into the second image. I select free images once again, go to women's fashion. You guys can really see how fast this process is when you have the right assets, okay? So now I can go and choose any of these pictures, right? So for example, this one, right? So good quality. Now we're done with this. Here I have to just change basically the text. I can write Sandra because this is the name of the brand that I'm gonna be making. So I change everything that says Olympus to Sandra and I'm good to go, okay? So now I just need to change a few more pictures. Here I go into women's fashion once again, choose one picture that looks good. So for example, this one, okay, perfect. And then we just have to have images of 2 different founders. So once again, I just click here, founder 1, and then I need founder 2, okay? So really guys, the whole process of making a store is not that complicated, okay? But what's important is to be able to make the store fast and to have a store that you know converts, okay? Because otherwise, when you're gonna be running your ads, you can go into a lot of trouble, basically trying to make your store good and trying to make sure that your store actually converts, you know? And you can be very confused by testing products and actually not getting results and you don't understand if it's the product or the store, okay? But with this store, we already did over $65,000 in sales. So there's absolutely no reason for us to not convert if you get a new product, okay? So basically this is what the theme looks like. You guys saw me do it. I don't know how long it took, but it should be like 1 minute, right? Now I can go into the product page. I made a test product here and all I need to do is add these icons, okay? By the way, guys, if you're interested in getting this theme, you can get it from me. Just shoot me a DM on Instagram @RealSimoB. But the theme is not free, okay? You're gonna have to pay for it because the theme comes with a license and it's not like a crack theme or something like that, okay? So basically now I'm gonna show you how I add the icons. So you get both files, okay? Usually when you buy the theme, you get this file and you can literally do the exact same thing as me. It takes, I don't know, like max 30 minutes to make the store, okay? Especially if you just need to add the products. I'll show you once I finish making the store how fast you can add products as well and get a store that's already ready to convert and you can start running your ads right away. I'll also show you how to run the ads and which products to use in this same exact video, okay? From there, I'm gonna go into my store, show you my exact store, how many sales we did, everything fully transparent, okay? So you guys can see it here, boom, we have the product page already done, everything is perfect, okay? We have the Trustpilot reviews, we just need to add an image here as well. We can go into fashion store, type that on Shopify, and we can get an image, okay? So as simple as that, done. And the theme is ready, okay? You just need to now buy a domain name. I'm just gonna call it Sandra London. And this is really how I make stores and how easy it is. I'll talk about where you can waste time, but wasting time and basically having few delays shouldn't be applied to the store. The store should be out like this, okay? Like in a few minutes, the store is out. You can basically just add your products and you're good to go, okay? So this is the first step. Now I'm gonna go into products, okay? So if you want a list of winning products, you can use my sheet. You'll find it in my Discord channel. Link is in the description. It's completely free. There's over 125 winning products. And you can basically use the copy app. The website is copy.app, app. And you can basically just copy the links that you see in this sheet, paste them in the copy app, and you get the listing directly on your store. I'll show you the example later of what it looks like on my store, but that's basically how you do it. You do competitor research, you find other dropshipping stores, you use the copy app, you get the listing on your store, and you change a few things just to make sure that it's not copyrighted, okay? So at that point, you have the store with the products, okay? And we only take products from competitors that actually convert and that are actually scaling these products right now. I usually do the research through an app. It's called Afterlib, okay? So you guys can see it. This is the app. It's called Afterlib. You can see basically how I do my research, all the products here. You can see my filters, everything, and you guys can use the exact same thing. And like I said, you can get a 20% discount on Afterlib. Link is in the description with the code CIMO20, okay? And most of these products that I have here are found on Afterlib, and all of my winning products are from Afterlib as well, or my Nia. So I use both platforms, okay? So as simple as that. Now we have the store. We know which products we're gonna be selling, and now we need to source the products, okay? So we need a supplier. So to source the products, I usually use private agents. The one I use is called FF Order. You're gonna find the link in the description. If you register with my link, you get VIP support and a free lifetime plan, okay? So you don't pay anything. And what a private agent job is your middleman between the factory and your end customer. They go source the products for you for the best price. They do quality control, they do packaging, branding, and then they ship the product to your customer with the fastest shipping possible. Nobody can even say that this is drop shipping, okay? And this for me is the best way to fulfill orders and source your products. There's no point in going for AliExpress on any of these platforms. Nothing better than private agents. The one I personally use, like I said, is FF Order. Link is in the description. Otherwise, you can work with some other private agent if you prefer that, okay? So now we're gonna move into the ad testing strategy. So you guys can see the whole process, but before I move into the ad testing strategy, this is a situation where people can waste some time, okay? And it would be understandable. It's the point where you need to basically get your Facebook structure, your Facebook account, Facebook ad account. If you're banned or something like that, you can go for agency accounts, okay? Same thing, if you go on Discord, you're gonna find a link to basically find agency accounts, okay? And your structure and stuff like that. But this is usually where, in my opinion, you can waste the most time, especially if it's your first store. But if you already have a store and you already have everything set up, takes like maximum 24 to 48 hours to get the agency account and start running the ads, okay? So this is when you can waste some time, but now I'm gonna go into the ad testing strategy and show you guys how you can start testing these products. So you have, like, let's say here in this sheet that I showed you, over 125 products. You can go test them, follow the testing strategy, and the one that works for you, you'll be able to scale it to these crazy numbers, okay? So ad testing strategy, I do a $30 Advantage Campaign Budget Plus, also known as CBO, and I put one creative per ad set. So the creative is basically the ad, the photo, the picture, or the carousel that you're gonna be using, okay? From there, at $10 spent, I look at CPC and add to carts. If the CPC is over $1 and I have no add to carts, I stop the ad. If one of these conditions doesn't meet, for example, let's say I have one add to cart or the CPC is under $1, I keep the ad running until $20. At $20, I only look at the number of add to carts. If I have an add to cart, I let it run. If I don't have an add to cart, I stop the ad. And when I say the ad, the campaign, I mean one product, okay? So it's one campaign per product, and that's how I test my product. Sometimes I'll only spend $10 on a product, sometimes I'll spend up to $60, okay? So then I look at sales. If at $30 I'm not getting any sale, I stop the ad. If I have a sale, I keep it running until $60. At $60, I only look at profits. So that's 48 hours running at $30 per day. And I would look at profits. If it's profitable, out of $60, I make more than $60 profit, I let it run. If it's not profitable, I stop it. Okay, so that's the testing strategy. It's as simple as that. And then I have a scaling strategy once I actually go over the $60 spending. But this is for a future video, okay? But this is the most important part because this is where I see most people struggle with. Okay, so now I want to move into the ad manager and show you guys how much we spent on ads. From there, I'm going to show you some of the products that sold, and then the results and the profit directly by revealing the store, showing you the exact link to the store and the final result. And you guys are going to see that it's the exact same stuff that what I showed you at the start of the video. And you guys are going to see how easy it is to actually have a brand that converts. Okay, like the most important thing is really just to put in the time, to be serious, be consistent, and use the right assets. Okay, as long as you're not using the right assets, you're trying to save here, you're trying to save here, and you don't use the right things, you're going to be wasting a lot more time and a lot more money basically doing random stuff. Okay, so let's move into the ad manager. So you guys can see here for the last 30 days, roughly, we spent $19,417 to do around $44,000 in sales. Okay, these numbers here on Facebook are not accurate, and Facebook is not tracking everything. Okay, so this is something to keep in mind. Now I'm going to go back into the store and show you guys exactly what the store looks like. So this is what the store looks like. Like I showed you guys, this is exactly the time that it took me to basically make this store, what you saw at the start of the video. And I'm going to go over which products are actually converting. Okay, some of the products that actually sold, we have this Henry premium sweatshirt. Okay, so this is a product that I found live on YouTube. You'll see it in the previous videos of the challenge. I found this product live on YouTube by doing product research and tested it live, and we were able to do over $6,000 in sales in the first week. Okay, another product that actually worked too good is this Harper classic winter overcoat. Okay, this is also a very good product, worked good, and has very good profit margins. One thing I want you guys to keep in mind, and you guys can see like just what the store looks like. Okay, it's exactly the same stuff at what you saw at the start of the video, and it converts really well. Okay, you guys can see on the store here, we did 3.5% conversion rate over a period of 32 days. Okay, so that's pretty good conversion rate. We had some days over like 5% conversion rate, but we had also like some days where we were testing a lot of products that actually didn't convert that good. So that's why the conversion rate is lower than what it's supposed to be. So I wanted to talk about fashion dropshipping and how it works, so you guys understand that you should not copy these products that I just showed you. Okay, you have a sheet in Discord with over 125 winning products, and you can test those products, because the way fashion dropshipping works is very random. Okay, you need to have a good flow of finding new products and testing the products with the right strategy, because something that works for you might not work for me, something that works for another competitor might not work for you, might work for me, might not work for me, might work for you. Okay, I know this might be a little bit confusing, but all the products that you're testing are actually working for someone, you know, but you need to test a lot of these products until you find the one that actually works for you, because not all of these products would work for you. Otherwise it would be as easy as finding any competitor, scaling the product and copying it. Okay, and if you're just blatantly copying my product, you're just messing up this challenge for me. I'm not going to be able to make this dope video for you guys and share all this free value, taking the store to 100K in sales and get you guys the free sauce. Okay, so this is what you guys need to keep in mind. So about the profit, a lot of people have been asking that. My profits on this $45,000 is around 15 to 20%. Okay, so as simple as that, it's between $7,000 and $9,000 just on that period. Okay, that includes cost of products, transaction fees that you need to keep in mind, and ads. Okay, so hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, all this free value, taking advantage of that. If you guys like this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you can see the latest updates about the challenge and the new store that I'm going to be launching. I hope you guys are crushing it with your e-commerce journey, and I'll see you in the next video.